We gotta get into it. One of the most talked about skin concerns on social media and what you guys are constantly commenting about, asking for recommendations for: premature aging, fine lines, deep set wrinkles. Ooh, I'm excited for this video. Welcome to the best skincare of 2024. And today's video, I'm specifically going to be recommending products targeted towards premature aging, fine lines, and wrinkles. If you spend even an hour scrolling on beauty TikTok, you will see an endless amount of videos talking about how to prevent aging. Use this crazy face tape. Use this mask that makes you look like a serial killer. Use this straw so you won't get lip wrinkles. Oh god, there is so much out there, and unfortunately, a lot of it is just kind of BS. And throughout this year, I tested out so many products that are specifically focused on targeting premature aging and preventing deep set wrinkles. Now, you might be watching thinking to yourself, Hiram, what are your credentials on this? Because your skin is just so youthful and beautiful. I'm sorry, I can't even fake that I meant that. I do have a lot of fine lines, okay? But this is actually a concern that's very near and dear to my heart, because the entire reason I got into skincare was in high school, I had deep set wrinkles in my face, like the type where I wouldn't be moving my face and you could see the lines on my forehead, around my eyes. This has always been my number one concern and what I put the most effort into in terms of really good skincare products and routines that can prevent premature aging. So when I tell you I've tested everything, I am not joking. There are so many products that I tested for this video, and I have narrowed it down to the very best of the best, the products where I noticed an insane difference, and I am so excited to share them with you guys. And I also want to say, if you do want to support the channel, I would really appreciate if you shop from the links below. All the products will be down there. I put a lot of work into these videos and definitely put my skin through a lot. So if you are considering shopping, I would really appreciate if you use those links. But without further ado, let's jump into the best skincare products of 2024 for aging. Huzzah! Okay, so first up on the list is perfect if you are brand new to products and regimens that are focused on premature aging, if you're young and you want to prevent some of that unnecessary damage in the long run, and you want a really effective but beginner-friendly product, this one is perfect for you. It is the Selfless by Hiram Retinol and Rainbow Algae Repair Serum. To this day, I have never discovered another similar product that is as gentle but as transformative as this serum is. It's formulated with a gentle dose of retinol being the most researched and best ingredient for treating deep set damage like fine lines, wrinkles, but even concerns like dark spots and acne scars. It's also formulated with tranexamic acid, a very powerful and truthfully underrated ingredient that is amazing for fighting deep set damage in the skin, dark spots, and even helping to repair the skin's moisture barrier. But one of the reasons why this is Selfless's best-selling product is because of the experience. Oh my god. If you've used a retinol product before, you understand that it tends to make your skin very dry, flaky, dehydrated. It will make your skin sensitive to the touch. This one immediately just gives your skin so much moisture and hydration. It makes it plump, soft to the touch. And best of all, because of how gentle it is, so many of you guys have talked about how this is the only retinol product that won't make your skin break out, won't make it sensitive. But yeah, if you're a beginner, you have sensitive skin, or you're looking for something more gentle, this is the perfect product for you. Now, speaking of retinol, there are so many good retinol serums and products on the market that I could have included in this video, but I really wanted to keep this short and sweet and only focus on the products that delivered the most transformative results. And if you're someone who's well accustomed with retinol, your skin can handle it, honestly, I have to recommend tretinoin. If you don't know what tretinoin is, it's prescription grade retinol essentially. It's basically the best skincare ingredient you can get on the market for concerns like deep set wrinkles and damage, dark spots, hyperpigmentation, acne scarring. It is an incredible ingredient, but one of the downsides of tretinoin is that you need a prescription to be able to get it, at least in the USA. It's not easy to get, and if you know anything about dermatologists, they are not cheap. Not cheap at all. They can be very expensive, which is why my personal favorite way of getting tretinoin is through Dermatica. The great thing about Dermatica is that they're a digital dermatology provider, so you can get your tretinoin prescription just through your phone. You'll be paired with a dermatology provider. They'll discuss your concerns with you and then give you a custom prescription based off of what you need. Now, there's so many different dermatology providers online. I've tried many of them, but I've always returned to Dermatica because I really like like their service, the communication they have. You get smaller prescription doses that you can easily change if you want something stronger or it's not really working for your skin concerns. As incredible as over-the-counter retinol products are, I would honestly say if you are able to, give tretinoin a shot. Let's talk about other ingredients and products that have been amazing for helping to reduce the appearance of aging, plump the skin, just make your skin look beautiful, youthful, and hydrated. And first up is one that I use the most consistently throughout this year, the Depology Matrixyl 3000 serum. If you're not familiar with Matrixyl 3000, it's an incredible ingredient complex blend of peptides that specifically target signs of aging. I've used a bunch of different peptide serums. A lot of them are really good, but one of the reasons I loved this one was the experience of how just invisible it feels on the skin. Every time I use this one, I always feel like my skin looks so refreshed, it looked hydrated, but it's so lightweight. Definitely the most lightweight of all the peptide serums I've ever used. It immediately sinks into the skin, and it's a great formula to be able to pair with other serums or moisturizers that you want to use. Sometimes with peptide serums, they can be a little bit heavy and kind of have to be their own standalone serum, but with this one, I was able to use it with any product and not have to worry about it looking too greasy, feeling too heavy on the skin. If you're someone who leans more towards combination or oily skin, I would say this is the perfect serum for your skin type. It gave my skin the perfect results that I want from a peptide serum, and it's just great. Now, in doing research for this video, but also each of my best of 2024 videos, I really wanted to see what you guys were saying is like the best product for specifically targeting premature aging. I was scouring through so many different articles, so many different forums, chats, even Reddit. Really wanted to deep dive to see what you guys are recommending the most, and consistently across the board I kept seeing the Medigate liquid peptide serum. So I bought it, and oh my gosh, this is, I don't want to say it's the best peptide serum because I also love the Depology one, but just from an ingredient standpoint, this is by far the most impressive peptide serum I have ever seen. Not only does it have 9 different peptides, which is just incredible, but it also has alpha glucan, a great ingredient that I don't often see in products like outside of Korea, but it also has a plethora of hydrating ingredients. Just from a formula stance alone, this one really blew my mind. And the great thing is that the experience is lovely. I really enjoyed using this one. It's lightweight enough for me to be able to use during the day. I will say, compared to the Depology serum, this one definitely is more hydrating and nourishing, which is where I'd say it's best for combination to dry skin types. I could always count on it to give my skin that boost of glow, and every single time I used it, I would just look in the mirror and be like, oh, I look so snatched and sickening. The hype is warranted. I really understand why so many people recommend this product and have seen such great results, because I definitely have too. Okay, so for this next product, I debated putting it in this video because this is so out of character for me, so off-brand, but legitimately this is the best serum that I have used all year long, and I can't deny it. Ooh, it stresses me out and I get anxiety about including this in the video, but I have to share the best, and this one was the best. The best age targeting serum that I have used this year is the Allies of Skin Multi-Peptides and Growth Factor Advanced Lifting Serum. I truly do not have words for how incredible this serum is, because within a week of first using it, it completely transformed my skin. My skin's texture, the plumpness, the tightness, the glowiness. I have never been so blown away by how quickly I noticed results from a product. I've never seen a product not only work so well, but also have such an incredible ingredient list. It has 9% peptide complex, super impressive, and peptides are not cheap, so 9% is already like extremely impressive. It has 3% growth factors, which if you guys want me to do a video kind of deep diving into growth factors, I totally will, but they're essentially amazing for helping regenerate healthy, youthful skin cells, and is kind of like the newest best ingredient category for anti-aging skincare. The serum also has a ton of soothing antioxidant-rich natural extracts, Centella asiatica, shea butter. I mean, Allies of Skin has always been one of those brands that I am so impressed by their ingredient lists and formulations. They truly bring luxury formulas to a whole new level, which is where I get to the part that I'm anxious about. This product is $188. You guys know that I am not a luxury skincare person. I fully believe that you can get incredible results from very affordable skincare. However, the Allies of Skin did provide me with this product and I was like, okay, you know, I love Allies of Skin. Gonna test it out. I tried out the formula, was absolutely blown away by it. I was thinking to myself, yeah, for sure, this is gonna go in my best of video because I have no words. And then I bought another one because I just cannot imagine not using this product, because that's how good it is. If I am comfortable paying that price point for a product, you know that it is incredible, because that is such a high price point for me that I never, ever, ever spend on a product. And this one, I mean, it definitely deserves that award, hence why I bought another one and will probably continue buying them. Now, obviously, if you're someone who likes affordable skincare, this recommendation is totally not for you, so don't even worry about it. Just skip over this part. But if you're someone who does enjoy investing into your skincare routine, you like luxury skincare products, you don't mind paying a premium for pretty incredible results, I just have to recommend this one because it truly is the best. Ooh, okay, let's move on to the next product before my anxiety takes over. Now, it would not be a video of me talking about how to prevent premature aging and wrinkles without me focusing on sunscreen. I talk about it in every single video, but sunscreen is the most important product you need to be using if you want to prevent future damage in the skin. 90% of premature aging is due to sun exposure alone. So when I tell you that the most important product you can be using to help fight future wrinkles is sunscreen, I'm not joking, bitch. It is so critical. So I'm going to talk about my top 3 sunscreens that I used during this year. The Numbuzine Clear Filter Water Essence SPF 50. This formula, it's just everything that you want out of a sunscreen. It's Korean, so obviously the best. It has a watery, lightweight consistency that immediately absorbs into the skin with absolutely zero white cast or gray cast. It has a high protection factor. It gives a nice glow to the skin, but it's not too glowy or greasy. And on top of that, it has 20% licorice root water, 15% Centella asiatica, niacinamide, and a ton of natural extracts, just from a formulation perspective, but also, most importantly, the experience. It really is incredible, and I found myself reaching for this sunscreen over and over and over again throughout the year, to the point that I now pretty much have it on me all the time. Highly, highly recommend. Because it's a Korean sunscreen, it's a great price point. The next sunscreen is one that I believe I have featured every single year in my best of series. I always just find myself gravitating back to the sunscreen again and again. And if you're someone who doesn't like wearing makeup, but you want like a little bit of corrective coverage to your face, you're gonna love this one. It's the Bliss Block Star SPF 30. I know you guys are so annoyed with me talking about this product, but again, if I'm not gonna feature products in the series just because they're new, if they don't compare to the best, then I'm just going to talk about the best. If you're someone who has oily skin, who doesn't like the greasy, shiny look that sunscreens can so often give, if you want a mineral sunscreen, a drugstore sunscreen that literally blows every other product out of the market, this is a sunscreen to go with. I just can't really imagine my life without this sunscreen. Whenever I don't have it, I low-key kind of panic. And especially as someone who really struggles with like redness, if you're someone who wants a good US sunscreen to help you fight aging, this is a great one to go with. And then finally, the newest sunscreen on this list, and the one that has been blowing up on TikTok, the Skin 1004 Hayasika Water Fit Sun Serum SPF 50. This brand has so many good products, and their primary ingredient that they use in this line is Centella asiatica. Great ingredient for a sunscreen, but this also has 2 types of green tea extract. Again, amazing for reducing redness and helping to heal the moisture barrier, but also wheat and broccoli extract, great antioxidants. If you're looking for a truly fast absorbing, lightweight sunscreen that doesn't feel like anything on your skin, this is the one to go with. It is so freaking good, and there's a reason why so many people rave about it, and it is, like, from what I've been able to see, the best-selling sunscreen on TikTok right now. Highly, highly recommend, especially if you're someone who doesn't even want to have to think about sunscreen, doesn't want to have to feel it caked on your skin. You just want to put something on and call it good. This is definitely the product for you. But regardless, all 3 of these sunscreens are so good. And if you're going to be using any of the products that I mentioned in today's video, like retinol, like tretinoin, even peptides, you absolutely have to be wearing a sunscreen. That is a non-negotiable. If you're someone who uses retinol or tretinoin and you don't use a sunscreen, congratulations, my friend. You are actually speeding up the aging process, and you're going to look way worse than if you weren't to use retinol or tretinoin at all. So it's a non-negotiable. You absolutely must be using sunscreens, and these ones are my top of this year, but I've also made a bunch of videos about the best sunscreens for different skin types, skin concerns, so I'll have those linked down below if you do want to check them out. Oh boy, that felt like a lot of products. Believe it or not, I tried to condense these products into as few as possible to make it as easy for you guys navigating the product space. But yeah, these are the most incredible products for targeting premature aging. And if you are interested in shopping any of them, I ask that you please use the links in the description box below so you can support the channel. And also, I want to hear from you guys. If you found any products that absolutely blew your mind or changed your skincare routine game, please comment them down below. Of course, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do, because there are more best of 2024 videos to come. If you're someone who's a fan of Korean skincare, stay tuned, because I'm really excited about that video. There's a bunch of goodies on the way. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah.